welcome to some more Baldur's Gate 3 as we dive into some more of the villainy of our Dark Urge character. So it's been a little while since we've played with Weiss here. Um, we just finished killing off Orin,
Time to press ahead.
and we've accepted the power of Baal. And now we go into Baldur's Gate to see what other stuff we can get up into. We are still max level 12. I think at the very least I want to. Oh, what is this? Chihira's
Drop that
come.
stone. You will want your hands free for what comes next.
Oh, look at this. Out of my way, you look upon a god.
You have won Baal's bloody blessing. Now you think you will step out into the world and carve your name upon it. I know better. I stood here a century ago and watched this same ceremony unfold. I stand here again to show you how it ends. With your bones rotting beneath your father's hall. Your name remembered by none.
I'm sorry, Chihira, that's not going to happen today. Cowards, you waited until I did all the dirty work.
Baalspawn. Harpers, to arms! Let's defend this city as we always have.
Alright, well, in combat it is. Kill her, says Jess. Well, Shadowheart has no spell slots whatsoever. Might just see if we can have her drink a crater elixir of arcane cultivation here, so we can do something at least. We got a dryad with us? What's with the random dryad? Oh man, what should we cast? I think Fireball would be pretty fitting, no? Just nuke these people right away. See, my party is loyal to me, Chihira. We will fight until the end. See if we can get a stunning strike on her. Is Astarion even a monk? No, I have him ranger rogue. I forgot what his class even was. I'm so used to having Astarion as a monk. Wow, Astarion like immediately did 71 damage right away. Not bad. Not bad at all, Astarion. Immune to the hamstrung condition. Oh, he's got the freedom of movement. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll just do an arrow of many targets. Now, I do remember the build I have for Minthara here. She is a Bard Warlock. And I think we'll probably just go ahead and do your typical Hex and Eldritch Blast on her. Wow, she is dead already. Forced retirement. Goodbye, Chihira. Look at them attacking us as we're already injured. Cowards. I think we're gonna do some healing vapors here on everyone. Everyone but Starring, because I don't think he needs it. Apparently these invokers of Baal are helping us. A fog cloud, okay, well I'm not going to use psionic dominance on it. I'll save that for something that's more worthwhile. Invulnerability. That doesn't actually make him invulnerable, does it? I think it just makes him resistant. Let's see here. Yeah, he's just resistant to all damage. So why do they call it invulnerable? Power word kill? Excuse me? Apparently I get to use this once per playthrough. So it's like a divine intervention, a level 9 spell. Compel an enemy with 100 hit points or fewer to die instantly. Well, we'll have to make sure that we save that for a moment when we really need it. But for right now, we'll go ahead and just fly over here, do some of Weiss's monk Fists of Fury. Do topple on this guy. Ooh, critical miss. How's that for your potion of invulnerability? Don't use it yet. Use it on the Elder Brain. Yeah, we have to save that for when we really need it. Because it's a 1 per playthrough use. And these guys are chumps. I'm not worried about some Harpers. Especially level 7 Harpers at that. Strengthened Shillelagh. Ooh, what is that? I'm curious. Can't be disarmed. Weapon attacks can entangle the target. Oh, okay. But she's weak to fire damage. I think we need to have Shadowheart burn her up. Little sweet spot right here that's not covered by thorns or fog. Goodbye.
Have to keep going.
Let's do an Arrow of Ilmater. In case she tries to... Well, never mind. I don't have to worry about her trying to heal, because she is gone.
Fresh orders?
Fresh orders, you say? I think we blast this fool. Ah, that doesn't count as instant death? What about pushing? Does that make any difference? Well, I can push him to his death. Dash. And then push. It's a 40% chance, but we're gonna go for it. Goodbye! There he goes. Fall to your death! You think if we try to revive Jaheira that she might just let bygones be bygones? Nah, I think we just let it be. These poor guys didn't stand a chance. I think we just blast him with Mind Blast. Ah, and he saved it. That'd have been a great way to end the fight. But we'll Scorching Ray him. Goodbye, you fools.
You wish to consult me?
Anyone got anything to say about murdering Jaheira?
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
I guess no one has any comment on just like offing Jaheira, which is interesting. But we'll loot her so we can get all of our gear back, because she has quite a bit on her actually. You can keep all your clothes, Jaheira. Alright, well, I think we'll go ahead and just warp on down to Baldur's Gate. Or warp above the Baldur's Gate since we're in the sewers. And we're going to go ahead and long rest because we kind of need it. I'll be right back. Okay. So I don't think anyone wants to talk to us necessarily. It looks like we're all... Oh no, Lae'zel wants to speak with us. Okay.
It is not in a Githyanki's nature to say thank you. Our language doesn't even have a phrase for it. Kraith Khan Jan is the closest equivalent I know. May your enemies know agony. But after releasing me from Orin's grip, there is only one proper response. Thank you. Sincerely.
That's a very sincere thank you that I will take. You are a powerful ally. I saved you with both our interests in mind.
You acted most rationally. So acknowledged. Well, good then. Let's carry on.
Okay, well. Let's go ahead and just jump into our long rest here. Where is Halsin? Oh, that's right. Halsin's not with us because we didn't cure the Shadow Curse. Yeah, we have a very small party. We have Lae'zel, Astarion, Shadowheart, and Minthara. That's all we have with us because everyone else is dead.
They should all be running.
Unfortunately, I kind of think that Jaheira might have been our cleric. Let's see what Lae'zel
Yours
is.
stands at the ready. All that remains is to return to the astral prism and break Orpheus free. How we get in remains to be seen.
We are going to probably beat Raphael's ass, so that's how we're going to get the Orphic Hammer. You have finally earned your silver sword. How do you feel?
Incredible. Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain.
To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
What makes the silver sword so special? Or we can think on your knowledge of Githyanki's silver swords. What details did Lae'zel miss? We are not going to make this. We have to make a 19 or 20. Nope. I'm not even going to try to waste inspiration on that.
Lae'zel gave a thorough description. You can't think of more you would add.
I'm not an expert on Githyanki's.
A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare.
Sound like they're a bit
The
overhyped.
silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind. A formidable weapon against Gaich.
Gich. Could this sword be enough to break Orpheus free?
Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison.
A very valid
To
point.
break Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic Hammer.
On to other matters. I've become the chosen of Baal. I am murder. I am death. I am the slayer eternal.
Lord Baal's chosen. You must think yourself mighty for it. Yet, you are already mighty. And you would have been mightier still if you defied him and your urges.
I like that smirk. He's just like, whatever. I'd like you to join me, Lae'zel.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
Take Shadowheart's place for now. I just need to get her leveled. Because she is a Paladin Warlock. Jaheira was her Camp Cleric. Because we got Monk Rogue, Ranger Rogue, Bard Warlock, and what is Shadowheart? I think she's just all Cleric, maybe? But I still want a Camp Cleric that's gonna, like, you know, take, one that's just gonna sit in camp and provide stuff for us. And we're not really gonna be using Lae'zel, so we'll have her respec with Withers here. Or I could just hire... I might just do a hireling. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll level Lae'zel up and then do a hireling. In case I ever do want to use Lae'zel for something else. So we'll probably do like another level in Warlock, so she's got level 3 spells. Hunger of Hadar. Can't go without that as a Warlock, I don't feel like, at least. And probably Agonizing Blast. It only adds 2 though, because our charisma is only 14. Maybe we would do something else. I don't think there's anything else I really would want on Lae'zel though. So I guess we'll just go for Agonizing Blast, just for the little bit of extra damage. And we got Shatter, Invisibility. Let's get rid of Shatter. Probably something else better that we can use instead of that. I think Fear would be pretty good. And then one more level in Paladin. With Aura of Hate. We gotta reset her spells here. There we go.
Thy will dost thou require?
Actually, I think I have to have an empty slot in my party to get someone.
Are you sure that's the best? Confirm.
Dost thou require a new? Very well. Choose.
Choose thou hireling. Alright, so probably not going to be worrying too much about who we're recruiting because we're just getting them to be a level 12 cleric essentially. So we're just going to go for whichever one looks the coolest. Why not Kurz? We'll have a, you know, a half-orc cleric. I don't like his tattoo, though. So I might just get rid of that real quick. Give him some half-orc eyes instead of blue eyes. What is it? Demonic yellow? Yeah. He's got really purple-looking lips. Make them green. The voice of Kurz. I kind of actually like the commoner ring on him. He needs black hair, though. There you go. And a beard. Why is the hair so patchy on like half orcs? There we go, that'd be fine. Don't have to get too fancy with it.
Ah, I shall be here in like as the.
What's with his armor? It's like so unique. I don't think I've seen a paladin armor like that, or gloves for that matter. Cleric. What is the, yeah, Grumsh. That's the one-eyed. The one eye is the orc's patron deity, a god of war, conquest, and victory at all costs. He has held an ancient and immutable grudge against the elven pantheon since Corellin Lorethian took his eye. I suppose we're going to make him life domain, not like we're really going to be using the domain feature. And just bump that wisdom up as high as we can get it. Probably push his strength up because that'd be fitting for an orc. And we'll do 14 for the strength, 16 in con. There we go. Religion and medicine. We'll worry about preparing all the spells once we actually get him to level 12. Do an ASI for wisdom. Done. let's go Tuth. So he's got as much HP as we can get him, since he's gonna be like taking hits with Warding Bond. And we're gonna go for ASI for Constitution. And finally, we'll prepare his spells. Oh, wow. My dog is very upset about something she heard outside. I'll probably mute myself for now until she calms down. Okay, I think she's calmed down a little bit. Man, look at all them spells. Never mind. Allie is still upset. I want to just keep Aid and Warding Bond like in the front here, because those are the ones that we're going to be using the most, along with Hero's Feast. So let's get Astarion over here.
On my way. Quick step.
I am listening.
Okay, I don't think anyone else has any summons. Shadowheart could summon like a planar ally, but we won't worry about it. We should be fine as we are.
Moving. All right, what now? If not over, then through.
Enjoy the Hero's Feast.
What a day. Watch the shadows.
And now we cast Aid, the 5th level.
No time to rest.
I wasn't Your dance card is full. Need the...
A pizza! Apparently the bag exploded because I didn't loot it quick enough. Why is my food not going? Do I not have a food bag? Apparently not. But we need to get rid of some of this armor that's just sitting around in our inventory. So let's go ahead and send some of this stuff to camp. Because even I have a limit to the clutter. I know y'all can't believe it. We're going to have Astarion be the one holding all the gloves, and we'll have Shadowheart holding all of the boots. And Thara's just holding whatever we can get her to carry. Mostly clown body parts. Why do I have 2 copies of the Svar family ring? Get this out of here! Just throw it on the table over there. There we go. Apparently it flew back into my inventory because it's a quest item. Now all of this stuff needs to go to camp because apparently I lost my food carrying bag somewhere along the way. My camp supply kit is missing. Okay, that's clean enough.
Can't you feel it?
Feel what exactly?
That weird something. I don't know. It's like a tingle in my spine I can't shake.
Are you sure it's not a trapped nerve?
I am, thank you.
So we do need someone to cast Longstrider on us. Which I think that was Jaheira before. Or no, Astarion has it. Thank goodness.
It's here. Stay away from the gate.
Okay, well. I'm probably gonna save and we're gonna load because the fact that Basket or Fork or whatever he's called, Shovel, is still dead for some reason is gonna drive me crazy. So I need to get that away from here. Let's go back to main menu and load. That should get rid of that. And then I think we're gonna go explore the House of Hope. We could just power word kill Raphael when he gets below 100 health.
Walk in death.
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming of Balderone.
So we do gotta remember how to get to the House of Hope. There's the Undercity. Is it down here by the Basilisk Gate? Because I think it is. Find a way into Raphael's House of Hope. So there should be a way to track this somewhere. Is it this way? This way we haven't explored yet? Well, that guy just had a chair land on his head. Oh, there's a chest over here. Let's go look at this. See what's in here. That was not even worth the time walking over here, but I suppose you never know what's in a chest until you loot it.
Very glad they got better.
It's truly this petty.
She's a little nutty.
Pardon my singing. That lullaby's been stuck in my head since... Funny. I can't recall.
Wonderful little beast. Nimble as anything.
Look the target over, examining him.
A man of means, judging by his attire. He looks like a merchant or a junior council member. But right now he's without care, entranced by a tree.
What you looking at?
There was a squirrel in the tree. Marvelous creature. Inquisitive and nut-crazed.
You're fawning over some tree vermin? Perhaps you've taken too much sun or wine.
Oh, yes, perhaps. It's been... Well, I'm not quite sure how long it's been. You wouldn't happen to know where I live, would you?
You seem confused. Taking a bump to the head lately, perhaps?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm as fit as a fiddle. It's just that certain things are... eluding me.
This is more than a lapse, you sense. Something's been done to the man's memories.
He has seen, the Dark Justiciars. They have wiped his memory. I'm a debt collector. You owe me a lot of money, you know. Well, let's do Bardic Inspiration.
I do not recall this,
Dara
in all honesty.
approves.
How much are we talking about?
2,000.
I don't have that much on me.
500.
Take it. Now be gone, you vulture.
Well, he seems awfully upset for some man who's very lucid with his memory. What are those lunatics talking about?
Oi! Stop a moment. Right. You look harmless enough. The commander keeps an open house, so you may pass.
Who's the commander?
That's secret. And anyway, she's away, so Ryon's in charge. So be nice to Ryon, or I'll kick you out.
Breeze must be blowing inland today. Bringing in stench found. Where's the boy got to, Jord?
The boy is upstairs. The girls were a little rough in their play earlier.
Make a habit of just letting yourself into people's homes, do you?
I sure do.
My mother's not here, if that's who you've come to see.
Who's your mother?
So you're not here to see her? Who are you then? Is a bold thief who would just stroll into the druid Jahira's home?
Oh.
Still, time to turn around and go.
Jahira you mentioned. I know her. I just returned to the city with her.
She's alive.
Alive isn't
Who are you,
quite how
Susan?
I would describe her.
Harper?
Interesting. There's no dialogue to mention killing her. We fought General Catherick Thorm together.
General. We'd heard of the cult army heading this way. I assumed she died trying to stop it, but she's alive. Everyone! She's alive! Bring her here so we can kill her.
Too late. I already did it to her.
Oh, throw some cabbage on your list for the month. Bring Jahira home. We're in dire need of a mother-daughter chat.
I think we just need to, reunite you guys. That seems like the most appropriate thing to do right now.
Telk says they shut the Church Last Hope down.
And how did Telk see that? Through the bottom of her drinking mug?
She was stone cold sober. Heard it from Mother Aramina herself. Still watched they were only encouraging the refugees into an unlawful gathering.
I love how he's just still going on talking. Well, Astarion just did over 113 damage in 2 hits because he got back-to-back criticals. I'm proud of you, Astarion.
Is he right?
3 critical hits. Can we go for 4? Oh, I think it's because we're the assassin class. That's why we're getting crits back to back. Yeah. Well, Astarion practically, practically murdered both of them in one single round. That's fucking nasty as fuck. Yeah, I forgot how well I built Astarion for this playthrough. He's just a crit machine. We practically don't even need anyone else to do anything. We're just gonna have Weiss punch him to death. Well, 2 critical misses back to back. So Weiss hasn't quite woken up yet from the long rest, but he is gone now. We'll take that potion of speed and Jahira's chest key. Ooh, does Jahira have a chest hiding around here somewhere? Oh, they have a hammock. Nice. A harp-shaped pin. I'm taking that just because of how unique that is. I don't see a chest in the upstairs area. Maybe it's in here, where this giant-ass tree is?
Something over there.
Oh, a button. The pin slot. That's what I needed it for. Jahira's hideout entrance. We are now in Jahira's basement, and there's a bunch of orbs here. I feel like those are just like glyphs of warding that are gonna like blow up in our face. They're immune to like everything.
A glowing orb, but its purpose is unclear.
Yeah, it's about what I expected. Oh, and it does it again. Okay. Well, let's go into turn-based mode here. Jump on down so we don't continuously take damage. Is Us with us? Oh yeah, he's like right there. He was hiding. Do I got Featherfall? Nope. I sure do not. I don't suppose anyone else has it. Well, this puts me in a bit of a predicament here. Because Shadowheart does know it. We're gonna have to exit turn-based mode real quick and have her learn it. There. There we go. We just took a little bit of damage, nothing major. We can probably honestly throw like a potion of healing on the ground. I got 12 of them. If the party would stop moving around. Just gather everyone up in a big circle. You all get a little bit of healing.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Oh yeah, and I guess Shadowheart needed some, but she can just drink her own potion. Alright, hopefully Jaheira's chest is somewhere in here.
Perhaps. How considerate.
Loose planks. Alright, we'll disarm that. Well, let's have Astarion do it.
Watch your back. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
A key, okay. She's got hidden stuff all over the place. The Ball Spawn Saga, Part 2. A popular novel, thin and cheaply made, dramatizing the adventures of the Ball Spawn and Athkatla after the defeat of Sarevok and Shev. Early chapters have been defaced and some even torn out. Belm. Let's see. Perfectly balanced strikes. This looks like a really decent scimitar. Staff of the Ram. Once per turn, the blow possibly knocks a foe back 7 feet and stuns them. This has no effects on dragons or huge creatures.
Trust no one.
I don't think anyone can make use of this one here, but it depends on like the perfectly balanced strikes. Is that worth having? Send Belm snaking out with an adder speed, the very exemplar of swiftness embodied in steel. It is a bonus action, so that would actually utilize Astarion's bonus action that he's not really taking advantage of unless he's casting Hunter's Mark. Does the exact same damage as the Knife of the Undermountain King. And then you got Whirlwind Attack also. Oh, I'm torn, because they both kind of have their own benefits. One's going to make our crits happen more often, because we crit on a 19 instead of a 20. This one makes it so that we can use our bonus action every turn. Faded but still legible, the mark of Kara Turan Forgemaster adorns the pommel of this exquisite sword. Light as a robin's wing, quick as gnomish wit, this weapon has unseamed many foes and will continue to in the correct hands.
Do we have a target?
Minthara is using the Saluna Spear of Night. She uses her bonus action a lot, though, combined with Hex and Combat Inspiration. It's probably better for her to keep that, because it also gives her advantage on those Wisdom saving throws and Perception checks.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
And of course, we got the Blood of Lathander on Shadowheart, which will probably not really leave. Also, I need to switch out that Misty Step on her again. Back to shield. I suppose we'll have a star and keep that equipped. Because this actually, you can use this per turn. So yeah, I think it's a little bit better. Caelid's gift. Odd gift. While wearing Caelid's gift, Jaheira cannot be cursed. And it just increases your wisdom by 1. Does anyone have an odd number on their charisma score? No, it's all even, so it's not really going to be useful for anyone unless we do like a respecking. Rite of the Timeless Body. A confused spread of cryptic symbols cobbled together by the same hand seemingly over years. Neat notations impose order on the chaotic sketches, describing some manner of druidic ritual. Its purpose unclear and its practice incomplete. I like how we kill Jaheira and then we steal her necklace that her husband gave to her. But yep, we'll go ahead and just return to the lower city central wall, I think.
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk about the...
I can't for the life of me remember where Raphael is. Let's go ahead and resort to our good old friend Google. Okay, apparently we have just passed it. It's like the brothel. Well, the brothel we already visited. It's we got to go to like right up here. We got to go north. We're like right next to it.
How much farther can I go?
It's here.
I'll give it a shot.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio is a... Oh, it's you. Your little scroot of a friend left this on my floor the last time you visited.
What?
I
Scaleritus?
presume you have returned to re-engage my services?
Shit, this again. Remind me of our past association.
You forgot what we did? I find that hard to believe. But if you speak truth, perhaps I could jog that lazy memory of yours.
Enlighten me.
You seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin. I will happily mediate. Make me an offer.
Toss a single coin to the Diabolus. You know, any saleswoman worth her salt offers a free sample.
The first hit's free, eh? My, you have changed. Fine, just this once. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing. I opened a portal for you and Lord Gortash.
Ah, yes. Raphael told me the crown of Carsus was stolen from Mephistopheles. Were you involved with that?
Raphael. That sounds vaguely familiar, but I have a terrible memory for names. The only thing that jogs it is coin.
We'll just give her the full 1,000. I'm pretty sure we're loaded on cash at this point.
My, what deep pockets you have. Yes, you are quite correct. The Crown of Carsus left the vault, and an opportunity opened for a devil named Raphael. His House of Hope is furnished with a great deal of treasures, many related to Carsus. But alas, he lacks the crown itself. He's rather ambitious. One can only wonder what he has planned for the crown. The answers to that can probably be found within his house.
We should infiltrate the Devil's home. I have always dreamed of visiting the Hells.
Never knew Minthara had such a keen interest. Well, that was interesting, but I'd like to see your wares.
I thought you'd never ask.
The gibbous of the worshipful servant. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum equal to their charisma modifier. You gain advantage on concentrating saving throws. This is worded so strangely. She's got plenty of gold. We probably can sell her a few things here to lighten up our load. Probably not going to be using this shield here. Toss that one her way. Halberd of Vigilance, you can take that. Blackguard Sword. All these freaking daggers I have, except for the Poo Scraper. Never get rid of the Poo Scraper. Not interested in the Staff of the Ram. That Great Axe +1 actually looks really cool, but it's unfortunate that I will never use it. That should be good for now, I suppose. We'll sell the Cap of Curing too. We're never going to use that, or the Twist of Fortune. Oh, I forgot that we also have, we got, why can't I, Orin's weapons. Which this might actually be better on Astarion than the shield that he's currently using. Yeah, we'll have to throw that on Astarion. But I probably won't be using the Crimson Mischief, I don't think. This weapon deals additional 1d4 piercing damage against targets with 50% of their hit points or fewer. That's pretty weak. When you make an attack with advantage, the target takes an additional 7 piercing damage. That's not bad, but that's better, I think. We'll get that Cloak of the Weave. I don't need to worry about Shapeshifter hacks. We don't have any druids in the party. The Gemini gloves. Cantrips targeting foes and allies can target an additional creature. The same target can be chosen twice. So it's like you can dual sling cantrips. It's interesting, but I don't think I'm ever going to use it. I will take these potions of supreme healing, though. I suppose everything else on her we don't really have an interest in, so we'll go ahead and probably just move on from there.
Now you've seen what I have for thee. Remember.
But we will talk to her again to break into Raphael's house, but we're going to go ahead and put this on Astarion real quick. What is that guy freaking out about outside? Scarab, sab, scarab, sab, scarab. Trying to find a way to balance this in a way where it's pleasing to my eye, but since Astarion's got an uneven number of things here, it's driving me slightly crazy. There, that will do for now, I suppose. How did we manage to get Astarion's AC so high? 22 for a rogue ranger is pretty impressive. Just because his armor is like amazing.
How may I be of further assist? So keen to return to the Hells. Well, I suppose it's warm this time of year. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of course, such a task will require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain it.
I'm a skilled thief. Give me free passage and I'll bring you back a souvenir. DC of 20. Let's use that combat inspiration. There we go.
You put me in a difficult position, mortal. You are almost certain to fail.
Do it!
Almost.
Do it!
So, there is a chance you might succeed. Fine. I'd like to be able to carry all of my precious stock without the need of a team of oxen. There are gauntlets of hill giant strength within the House of Hope. Free passage, and you fetch them for me. Deal?
Deal. Let's do this.
Allow me to outline how this is going to work. First, you were never here. We never spoke. Second, you will perform the rites yourself. I want absolute deniability. Here's the grimoire and necessary components. Oh, take this key, too. It unlocks the ritual room upstairs. There's a blood circle already drawn. Don't ask whose blood.
I wasn't going
Along
to.
with the grimoire and components, Helsik hands you a note containing precise instructions for performing the ritual.
Finally, you were never here. That is of utmost import to remember. Now be gone!
That is the most confident dwarf I ever seen in terms of breaking people into
We shall
hell.
find a way forward.
I want to steal this portrait of a tiefling because it looks so nice. But I can't reach it because it's so high on the wall.
Swift as my feet can
I
carry me.
strongly suggest that you reconsider this course of action.
I strongly suggest you shut up, Emperor.
Gain from the hells is not worth the risk of traveling here uninvited.
We should see if someone can benefit from this absorb elements robe.
Can't afford to stay idle.
That's probably actually better. Going to be working best on Shadowheart here, I think. We still only have a DC of 17 on Weiss. Is it because we have armor? Oh, this is considered light armor, so our wisdom modifier is not being added. We gotta wear something else, so we can get our full wisdom modifier. Let's take the Horn of the Berserker. Now we got 21 AC again. I'm glad I caught that before we went in to fight Raphael.
Let's get on with it.
Now, Minthara's AC is still just going to be 17, so she'll be a little easier to hit than everyone else. But everyone else is doing pretty good. 21, 22, and 21. I don't think I even need to change the color of that for dye, because that looks perfect as it is on Shadowheart. Alright, so let's figure out how to break into this place. Must take a short rest to absorb
Still
elements.
alive. So that's progress.
Why? I haven't even used the robe yet. To open the portal, you must place the ritual items in their proper places on the blood star. Place the skull on the star point near the altar. The altar? Where's the altar? Hold on, let's just do the rest first. Process elimination. Star point near the altar. Is this the altar? Oh, here's the ritual pouches. Okay. Okay. Place the coin to the next point to the right. Which I think is right here. Counting clockwise, skip a point and place a diamond on the next one. I like how this has to be complicated. But I guess, you know, it's a specific ritual to break into the hells. Place the incense in the point that follows the diamond. Which is here. Finally, place the infernal marble in the center of the star.
Signing the devil is an impulsive error. Do not seek to correct one mistake with another.
I've got just about enough of your whining. You think you're gonna stop me at this point, Mr. Emperor? Because the answer is no. I like how there's an extra infernal marble in case you're just stupid enough to break it or something. Are you sure you want to go to the House of Hope? I'm positive.
You came.
It's 2 pages long. Oh, Raven's backstory is finished. It's 2 pages long.
As the woman speaks,
Hey, it could be worse. I've seen longer backstories, but I'm glad to hear it's all finished.
The jailer will hear us. I shouldn't be talking to you. I must go. It's not kind to me.
The figure flickers and starts to dim from view, but you sense she could be convinced to return.
Maybe I can help you be free of whoever's hurting you.
The figure shimmers brightly. Your words seem to have piqued her curiosity.
I hope so. But it is a faint hope. Just like me. I can't leave. I could only suffer. But I'm supposed to do that in silence. Everyone here hates me for what I am. I'm the thing that kills you.
I'm going to send it to you.
the
Message
only
me your
reason you're
email
alive.
to share the document.
Made by a promise.
I'll do that right now.
Undone by the truth. A handshake, a hug, the first beat of a newborn's heart. I am hope. What little is
It
that?
is sent.
A guttering candle in a universe of night. I'm not much of a friend to anyone anymore. But I could use a friend myself. Do you want a friend to guide you through this madhouse? I hear the jailer. It hears me. It'll call Raphael, make every question count. Make some of them count twice.
She's a little nutty, but she's been stuck down here for a long time, so that's kind of to be expected. I need to find my contract. Can you help?
Caveat venditor. Big mistake coming here while Raphael holds all the cards in his claws. But big mistakes correct bigger mistakes. Like scribbling your signature in the first place. Silly little mice. But yes, hope can help. Your contract is here, in this house. It's...
You hear a sound like the rattle of a chain, and an agonizing scream in your head as hope flickers from view momentarily.
Wonder who the jailer is. Because I don't think we ever get to see them.
There it goes. Everyone here is mad. Even you, especially me.
Definitely you.
Dangerous, but it also makes them stupid. I'll make you seem as ruined as the rest of the people here. A simple glamour to make you a terrible wretch.
This is unbefitting of a
Whisper
child
your
of Baal.
questions, little wretch, but really quiet and very clever. Concentrate.
Let's see. Intelligence, charisma, wisdom, rogue and stealth, monk and insight. Our monk insight will be the best. Speak quietly and with reserve.
Remember, quiet as a mouse.
Is there any way I can help you?
You can't help me. You can't even help yourself. You're gonna die here.
Well, that's a bit dramatic.
You ask after me rather than your own heart's desire. It would bring a tear to my eye if I had not shed them all so long ago. The hammer Raphael gave you is the key for you and for me.
Where is Raphael?
Behind you!
I like how I actually look behind me.
Skipping across the plains, spinning plates, making deals with dukes and devils. He's a busy man. A busyness man. But not a man at all, of course. He'll be home soon, though, and you better find your contract before he arrives. I read it. There are precisely 49 clauses and subsections that give him the authority to tear out your soul if he finds you here uninvited. You really should have had someone clever look that thing over before you signed.
You know, contracts. Contractual agreements are so boring to read. Where will I find my contract?
The same place you'll find your sorry little soul when Raphael rips it out. The paper cage for your soul. Such a tiny thing, but it's one of his favorites. In the archive, down the corridor, past the debtor. Oh, the debtors. They won't like you. But I like you. I know I do. I think I do. I hope I do. I just need to ask one question, and I'll know for sure.
What is it?
Can you save me? Please, 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 please.
If I can, I will. What needs to be done?
All right. You have to listen very, very, very closely. I will say this only once. Find the key, take the contract, smash my chains. Find the key, take the contract, smash my chains. Find the key, take the contract, smash my chains.
You said that 4 times, actually.
The fire will come. And Raphael, you must run, run, run. But don't forget me. Please, please, please. I don't want to burn. Not again.
The rattle of chains echoes louder from unseen places, and without a scream or a sigh, hope disappears.
So, funnily enough, you can totally just get rid of the debtor's attire by just putting on your normal casual outfit. I guess my indebted disguise condition is gone. But, I suppose we'll wear it.
At the ready.
Just to blend in.
All of the residents were guests, and all of the guests will be residents.
Man, he's got a bunch of flies around his table here. Someone's got to clean up the food.
I know you.
Unless I'm mistaken, we've never met.
I know you nonetheless. Not by name, not by reputation. As the steeple knows the arch, and the keystone knows the clay. I know you. For we are both parts of the same design. Like me, you made a deal with the devil, and authored your own damnable fate for the greater good.
How do you know about my deal?
There is a stamp on your soul as distinct as a mason's mark. Raphael owns you, just as he owns me.
What greater good did you sell your soul for?
Alas, It was a good that never came to be. I was an architect in life, a builder of tombs and temples, but mostly of towers. My proudest work reached for the stars and sought to dry Selûne's tears. It was a monument to life and to virtue.
So he is
And a
the
happy home
architect
to my
of
master
Moonrise
for many
Towers. He's the
years.
one that created it. What went wrong?
Deaths in the family. Happiness rarely lasts a lifetime. When tragedy came, my master fell into darkness and despair. He marshaled a great army to ruin the world and bring all into shadow. I could not let it happen. I sought out the devil, Raphael, and signed an infernal pact with him. He promised to destroy my master's army, and I promised him my soul in return. The devil was true to his word. Fiends slaughtered my master's forces, but he endured somehow and blighted the land.
This is a familiar tale. Are you the architect of Moonrise Towers?
You know my work. Oh, I am glad it endures. Perhaps you also have the misfortune of knowing my master, General Ketheric Thorm.
Ketheric is no more. I killed him.
Then all came to pass as I had hoped, though a century too late for my family and friends. Your actions may have justified the price of my soul. I thank you. Tell me, what became of my pride? What became of Moonrise Towers?
Sadly, the curse still grips the tower and the land around it.
Perhaps it will fade into a long night and be forgotten. As I have. Perhaps that is for the best.
A sad tale indeed. Well, that one is locked.
When is a door not a door? When it's a jam jar!
What? That one went over
Find
my
a
head.
way out here. Or a way in.
Well, what is this place?
This is the Chamber of Egress. The portals here crisscross the plains, but they won't open to the likes of you and me. This is how Raphael consults with his clients so efficiently, no matter the time, no matter the place, and it's how he stalks his prey.
There must be something of use here.
Oh, there is. There is. If you stare into the portals long enough, your mind starts to do cartwheels and tricks you into thinking you're falling into a horrible, yawning void.
That does sound pretty useful.
It's one of my favorite ways to pass the time. But you have no time to waste, or time will waste you. And what you need from the house is in the archive. Not here!
Menzo Baranzan, the jewel of the Underdark, lies beyond.
Raphael's got freaking alluvians over here.
City of spiders. Of course Raphael has dealings in the depths of the Underdark.
Secrets of the port city of Luskan flutter behind this portal.
Luskan, city of sails, at the far north of the Sword Coast, in the shadow of the spine of the world.
You know, for all the sense of dread and horror seeping through this place, I really feel quite at home here.
Must we talk? The heat is unbearable. My mouth is as dry as a dust devil.
You're the one that wanted to come here.
The House of Hope. Raphael's abode. Only this time he hasn't invited us to his table.
This portal leads directly to the frigid citadel of Mephista, nestled in the Hells.
Mephista, home to the archdevil Mephistopheles. Raphael's bold indeed if he ever visits uninvited.
What's next, I wonder?
Do we have any more level 6 spells for Shadowheart?
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
Because if we have like a summon planar ally, that'd be nice to have on her. We got Otto's Irresistible Dance, she can learn that. We got Conjure Elemental, which she already has.
Mind never quiet.
I don't see any other level 6 ones though. We have Circle of Death.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Okay, I'm really curious as to why why is it that Dethrone and Circle of Death has less damage than Dethrone does? Is the AoE smaller? Oh, Dethrone is a single target. It's like a ranged spell attack. And Circle of Death is an AoE, so that's what it is. Well, Fireball probably won't be super useful here because we're going up against Cambions. So we'll switch that out with Disintegrate. Let's see, we can probably change out our Remove Curse. Put on Glyph of Warding instead. We don't really need Daylight. We could throw on Greater Restoration in case we need to use that. Or Planar Binding. Let's do Planar Binding instead.
Salty air, the patter of feet. Baldur's Gate lies beyond.
We have our own portal to take us back to Baldur's Gate.
Waterdeep, the crown of the North.
Waterdeep. The forces of the Absolute could threaten even the City of Splendors if they were to reach it.
Neverwinter, Jewel of the North.
Neverwinter, Jewel of the North. I wonder if the cult of the Absolute has influence there as well.
If they don't, they will very soon be spreading over to it.
The splendid city of Athkatla hums beyond the portal.
Athkatla, city of coin, capital of arm. They say the streets are paved with gold.
Gold everywhere as far as the eye can see.
Such a beautiful house. Oh, such a beautiful prison.
Raphael seems to have a lot of souls coming in and out of his house. Or more just staying in, I suppose.
One day I'll catch a break.
She might have lost it. That's okay. You know, she's still having a good time.
Pain. Become its bedfellow, and you will know true pleasure.
I do have to say, Raphael's quite good at the decor. I mean, look at this. Look at this place. He's really got it nicely decorated.
Show your invitation.
Oh, wisdom. Okay.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Arcana. With a DC of 20. Might need to use some inspiration here. Never mind. Super lucky roll there. The Helldusk Helmet. You can see in a magical and ordinary darkness up to a range of 40 feet, you cannot be blinded. The wielder has a +2 bonus to saving throws against spells. Attacks cannot land critical hits on the wearer. I don't think this even is considered a helmet, like a armor, because it doesn't say anything about it being armor. Yeah, it totally works on our monk, which is broken, but we're keeping that. Also, we need like a better necklace on me. We can go with this parapet of wound closure, I suppose. Oh, and the Staff of Spell Power. Okay. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. You alleviate the arcane burden of spell casting with the power of this staff. The next spell you cast does not cast a spell slot. We might actually just give that to Shadowheart. Finally replace that Mace of Lathander here. So she can do free level 1 spells once per day.
right on my feet.
Should be easy.
I'm getting a little scared on how good my rolls are. About the creation of the Orphic Hammer. That I'm actually interested in reading. A detailed history of the Orphic Hammer describing the infernal workforce Raphael harnessed to locate and mine the rare materials used in its creation and its intended purpose. The hammer is not a weapon, it is an insurance policy. Its function is specific, but its utility is boundless. No chains forged by infernal hand can withstand its power, for its core is a metalliferous compound combining the purest essence of all 9 hells. If I should ever need to liberate the prisoners held in the Iron City of Dis, to shatter the vaults of Nargis, or to even free the child of Gith, my hammer will be equal to the task. So Raphael is the creator of the Orphic Hammer. It is not just housed in his home, but it is his creation. Oh, there's a little mouse here. I still got my potions of animal speaking.
I'm in 2 minds. The rat and the man and the rat, they gnaw at one another. Which one will be the meat and which one will be the tooth?
Are even the rats here mad?
Rats? Where are the rats? I have hands and legs and tail and claws, and I am the rats. I skitter now, best at the litter, and hungry, want victual sweet with rot. Simpler life, but harder.
That is some excellent voice acting there.
You look positively wretched.
Perfect. They're eating me from the inside. The rats. The rats. The rats. Ugh.
Here goes nothing.
If I like pick this lock, are people gonna get upset? Oh, it's hard to pick apparently. You got this, Astarion. There we go. You just need a little bit of words of encouragement.
Dreaming red. What's up for discussion?
Hello again, little mice. The price for speaking is steep, but I must give warning. Your prize is just ahead in the archive, but you can't take it yet. And even if you could, you mustn't. Trigger the alarm, and Raphael will come swooping home on wings of malice to rip out your soul. In this house, thieves are melted like butter and spread onto toast.
Mmm, delicious toast. Focus, breathe with intent, and the flames that scorch your mind will recede, for they are nothing.
Slight problem. The flames are scorching my backside as well as my mind. But I like your optimism, and I can help. The Archivist is the key, but he's as stubborn as a king and as serious as a heart attack.
As serious as a heart attack.
Exploit his fiddling weakness and make him grovel! Oh no. They hear me.
They probably hear you because you're screaming.
Speak quickly, speak softly. You know how this goes.
Focus your efforts on formulating concise questions.
You steady your mind and prepare your questions.
Is there anyone else I should be aware of in the archive?
Sister, my sister! What have you done? Sold me for soul scraps or meant me for fun? Dearest Sister Corilla is in there too, pretending to browse the collection, acting all nonchalant. She's up to something. She won't let me escape. Not never, ever, never, ever.
She won't have a choice. I'm getting you out of here. Just tell me how.
You can't! There is no hope for hope! Not without the hammer. It can shatter all infernal chains, including those that hold me. I will endure till you find me. Hope always does. And when you do find me, we will rip out their gizzards. But first, go get your contract. Once you do, the house will bare its teeth, and you'll only have a few minutes to get me out of my prison before Raphael arrives. And then it all comes tumbling down.
It just comes tumbling, tumbling, tumbling down. Maybe we should get Minthara to equip the Orphic Hammer and prepare that ahead of time. We need to probably bring a new packed weapon in so we can get rid of this one. So, rapier, I suppose. And Orphic Hammer? No. Are we stuck with the rapier now? There. Okay. I was like, how the heck do I... Okay, now we just bind the Orphic Hammer. So we have that ready for when we need to use it.
Is very indulgent, Corilla, but I will not let you bring disorder into the archive.
I'm not bringing anything, you little fosspot. I'm just here to watch the story unfold. Well, well, well. Look what we have here. Can't resist the faintest hint of a temptation, can you? I suppose that makes two of us. That little disguise Hope gave you is adorable. I can see right through it, of course. And so will Raphael. He's going to notice you nosing around his house. I hope you're ready to face a very angry devil.
Oh, I think we're ready. How can you bring yourself to serve your sister's tormentor?
Poor deluded Hope. She's stubborn. Raphael loves stubborn. If she'd just agreed to serve him, he'd probably have released her a long time ago. As things stand, she's his favorite toy. We're all mad here. But Hope and hell? Why, that's the definition of insanity.
Raphael is something I want. Help me find it.
Unlike you, I don't have a death wish. Or an eternal torment wish. You want my advice? Enjoy whatever life remains to you. When Raphael catches you, you'll never enjoy anything again?
Oh, so spooky.
A guest? Are you a client of the
Dude,
master?
your beard is
or
all
a visitor
jacked
from
up.
elsewhere in the hells? I do not believe you were invited. One moment. I shall consult the visitor's schedule.
His eyes flicker back and forth as if he is reading a book. He has the schedule memorized, or it's carved into his eyelids.
Most irregular. The schedule is all but clear, and yet you are here.
Assess the schedule by reading his thoughts. I think we'll go for that one. Let's go for that Fox's Cunning.
No visitors expected, other than Carilla Hearthflame and Verilius Receptor, Zariel's High Inquisitor.
I am Verilius Receptor, Zariel's High Inquisitor. Have you not heard?
1,000 apologies, O majestic magistrate of the Infernal Court. Your mortal guise is so vile, I found it perfectly convincing. I would prostrate myself before you and kiss your calluses, but my spine is ruptured in 1,000 places. You do know how Raphael likes to play. As always, the archive is yours to peruse. You'll find everything accounted for, and I can present documents of procurement if necessary.
I'm looking for a particular contract belonging to the man known as Weiss.
Of course, of course. It is highly prized due to the unique potential of the soul it is bound to. I don't understand the appeal of them myself, but Raphael does dote after mortals so. As part of the special collection, that item is guarded by a master word that even I do not know. I suggest you wait until Raphael returns, and you can discuss the matter with him. You are welcome to relax in the boudoir until then. It is where
The
Raphael
boudoir.
conducts his most private matters of business and pleasure. You will need this to gain access. The resident of the boudoir will wish to explore every inch of your new form, and I'm sure you will be happy to share.
Man, they're just making this a simple task to rob this place, ain't they?
If the gods are watching me.
The spilt wine is laced with the perfume of an exquisite poison. An unexpected treat.
I have so many passive buffs that it's like falling off the screen.
Over here! The archivist told you to cool off in the boudoir. Well, here it is. A horrid place where pleasure is pain, and pain is pleasure, and hope cannot live at all.
Do you have any advice before I head inside?
Everything in this house exists for Raphael's pleasure, and Raphael's pleasure alone. That includes Raphael himself, whatever form he takes.
To be nothing, to be gone for good.
Man, Raphael's got a nice looking bath.
That might be worth a look. Don't waste a step.
A lost little mouse is running through the house.
Well,
A thief
hello
in
there.
The night, greedy and here to take. Why you here, little thief?
Raphael, you're looking very skimpy.
Raphael? Ha! No. You will have a far crueler master than Raphael soon. But what inspired you to pay him a visit?
It was an accident, a botched teleportation.
Do not lie. Try again. But this is your last chance.
To break my contract.
Oh, I love a cheater. Why don't we play a game? You win, I give you everything you desire. But you'll enjoy yourself more if you lose.
What's the game?
It's a surprise. Off with your clothes.
Sure. We'll play along.
Good little thief. Good. Keep going like this. And you'll get to live. You'll be crying out my name soon. You'd better know it. I am Harlip, Raphael's personal incubus, glamored and transfigured to look like him. I'm a perfect copy. He only ever wants to sleep with himself.
Now
What's
that
better
is a
than
new
the
level
devil
of
you know?
disgusting that I didn't know existed.
His violating stare sees more than all of you. It sees potential.
Before we continue, I want to make sure you're comfortable.
Oh,
Sometimes,
God.
when he's feeling adventurous, Raphael will ask me to change into the Archduchess, Raphael.
That was more sight of Weiss than I
can
ever
take
expected
her
to
form if you
see.
choose. A simple swap pales in comparison to what you were about to do for me.
The feminine form is more to my taste.
Then the Archduchess I shall be. On the bed. Lie back.
Attack.
You will make a pretty feast. Come, Imperial. This one won't be nice.
Weiss may have no clothes on, but Weiss doesn't need clothes to fight. Let's see, Harleep's just level 9. We could polymorph them. 85% chance. We'll go with that. You are now a sheep. Enjoy. Why is Weiss an invalid target? Oh, it's because he has got no weapons to ignite. That's why.
It's bright.
Three critical hits back to back. Let's see. The curriculum of strategy should be a good move. Very effective. Hey, I thought she was focusing on polymorph. What happened to that? Interesting. Oh well. The ethereal escape. Oh, would you look at that? Harleap seems to be at a loss for what to do for this round of combat. We wait ever patiently for their machious schemes. What a great move there, just running away. I truly applaud their great decision making. Let's go for some dissonant whispers. They have seemed to have escaped again. They need to quit doing that. Truly, Harleap is a master of combat. One cannot possibly fathom the strength.
Can't afford to let up.
I don't know what's going on here. I think the game broke a little bit. I seem to have been charmed by the incubus, which means that us also turned against us, which is a bit silly. Oh, I have been counterspelled, or psionic dominance apparently was used. Weiss looks terrifying when he's fighting against us. Hey, let's get that sharpshooter in here. Is there a way to cure this incubus charm? Nope. We just gotta eat it up. I guess we're gonna use counter charm. It saved him, but maybe? I don't think it did anything. Honestly, the music from the counter charm is so beautiful that it makes me kind of want to cast it more often. This takes entirely too long since she keeps disappearing. And she keeps spending like the next 20 minutes trying to figure out what her next move's gonna be. Thank you. Finally some decent damage on it. She stopped disappearing. Dara, finish her off. Sick of her. Alright, the Hell Dust Gloves. Your weapon attacks deal additional 1 to 6 fire damage. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage, and you can possibly inflict bleeding. That's actually probably going to end up going to Astarion instead of Weiss, because I need my Gloves of Dexterity. Alright, now that we're re-equipped, let's give that to Astarion. Ooh, those look very nice on him, too. I don't even have to dye the armor.
What now?
Okay, well, now that they're finally taken care of, Astarion's finally got another spell to use. The Rays of Fire. And Raphael should have his pretty little safe around here. Ow. Apparently it was, trapped.
Keep a blade close.
Not a big deal, though. Raphael's notes. Let's read them. My bet is paid off, the contract is signed, and that means that I'm as close to the crown of Karsus as I was the day of Netheril fell. But this time I will get it, and things will be different in the Hells henceforth. The contract will be kept safely in the archive as the key to my greatest achievement. Protected by a password, what shall it be? Perhaps, give me my heart's desire.
Let's get what we need from the archive.
I'm trying to keep all these things together here. Since I have so many illithid powers here.
Best be on my way.
None of us should.
Raphael knows everything you think.
Raphael has reserved this pedestal for the prize of his collection. It currently holds the contract of a rather unique soul.
I believe we shall acquire it.
There it is. Your contract with Raphael. Your signature bold at the bottom. The earthy smell of fresh ink still lingers. It appears to be protected by an energy field of some kind, but you're not familiar with this magic.
Reach out to sense how far you can reach before being repelled. It is I, Raphael. Lower your
Before you can
defenses.
reach out, a compulsion in your head stops you. No, it seems to say. The magic blinks away at your words.
I'm all for thieving, but let's not be hasty. Steal this, and the devil will notice.
Yeah, I think we've seen enough around here.
This piece of humble parchment contains your promise to give Raphael the crown of Carsus. Without it, you are unbound from him forever. Your blood suddenly runs cold. Raphael knows what you've done.
Rip up that paper.
Just rang Raphael's dinner bell.
Always trust a dishonest
You
person.
claim to be who you are not. Stole from my master, and now you expect to leave. The moment you step outside this room, all hells will break loose.
Did you break Hope's chains? No, you have to get the contract first, and then you go break Hope's chains.
A hopeless situation.
So that's what we're gonna go do right now, before things get a little too out of hand.
Have to keep going.
I believe we're gonna give the amulet a Constitution twice, because it will severely bump up our health. We'll just drink some potions, I suppose. Where's my regular? There it is. Don't forget the gloves either. Oh, I will never forget. Those gloves are too valuable to leave behind. The real question is, who do I want to wear them? Sets the strength to 23. The enchantment has no effect if the strength score is higher than without it. I mean, like, who would just naturally have 23?
There can be no respite.
maybe we can give them to Minthara? Just so she can actually, you're supposed to give them to the lady? Like I'm actually going to give the gloves to her. No way. These are mine to keep. If we give this to Minthara, then it's not going to do anything because she's packed weapons, so like her damage is coming off of her charisma modifier. So really the best thing that we could do is like respec her strength to 8 and give this to Weiss, and then bump his dexterity up as high as we can get it. I can't remember how we got, do we take Auntie Ethel's boon? Huh. I don't remember. Maybe I think we gave it to someone else, actually. But either way, we don't really need the gloves right now, but we'll keep that amulet on Weiss.
I've got good news. And bad news. And worst news. Good news. You got what you came for. Successful visit. Great success. Fantastic work.
Oh, yes.
Bad news. So many things will be on fire when you step outside of this room. You included. That's okay, though, right? It's hell. You expected it to be hot.
Yeah.
Worst news, Raphael's on his way home, and oh boy, he is spitting mad.
It'll be funny to see.
You planned for this. I know. It's really important that you don't panic, even when your eyes evaporate from the heat. Come to my prison, bring the hammer, break my chains, and then we exit stage any which way.
I'll be there.
Quick as a cockroach, lickety split if you don't mind.
Quick as a cockroach. You know me. There are some angry indebtors and a giant flaming hellsphere.
Let's go.
I guess we'll just take care of the hellsphere with Astarion first, because he'll probably get crits left and right.
It's bright.
Although it's not going to take any of this fire damage that we're dealing to it. Let's try and get some distance from it. Does it take necrotic damage? Because if so, we might just hex it. Nope, it is immune to necrotic. What's it saving for? Getting knocked prone? I'm not worried about knocking the Hellsphere prone.
No time for mercy.
Ow, he blew up. Can I even stun a Hellsphere? I don't think I'm gonna try wasting the... I'm not gonna waste my key points trying to stun it, because I think it's an object. I don't think it can be stunned.
On the move.
Does it take psychic damage? Sure, we'll use Morgoth's Blessing. Immune to psychic damage, okay. This is one beefy Hellsphere. Oh, a critical miss. Well, there's that, I suppose.
By the teeth in my arteries.
Well, let's just throw a javelin at it. Why not?
First step is the hardest.
There we go. Nasty little creature, but taken care of.
Should mind my step.
I think we get that Circle of Death spell a shot, except for apparently I already used it. Maybe a Mind Blast would be alright. Where did that go? I just saw it a second ago. There it is. Minthara is still hasted, so we'll have her go for that one.
What should I do?
We could just do a glyph of warding. There's one more imp here that got knocked prone that I missed.
What path lies before me?
So many deaders. Oh, my haste is draining away because I'm not in combat apparently with Minthara. Well, might as well just wait for that to die off, I suppose. Oh, another friggin' hell sphere. They just can't make it easy, can they? Suppose we'll just haste Minthara again. Throw in a spiritual weapon here. Alright, Weiss, let's just wail on this sphere. I don't think it takes radiant damage, or maybe it's like it's resistant to radiant damage. But I don't see nothing about ice.
Blood comes easy these days.
Critical misses left and right. There we go.
I've got a long road ahead. Moving in.
Make sure everyone's not on fire anymore, and now we short rest.
Feel that one later.
Careful! The jailer will swallow you whole if you take another step. And you won't be able to save me while you're being digested! You found my prison. My body is held in chains just beyond. The whole house is tumbling down and Raphael striding across the plains to come catch a mouse. Now swing that big, beautiful hammer, crack open my chains, and let's get out of here. It's time to fly this coop on a hope and a prayer.
Let's do this.
So brave, but we really don't have a choice.
True, we're kind of in this together at this point. I remember this being a particularly difficult combat because there's these spectators here. Hold monster is what I need to use. Perfect. Let's get a Starry and a Misty Step over here. And we'll do sneak attack. Can we knock these things out of the sky, or do they just float back up if we do that? They probably just float back up. I don't want to waste one. What is this though? Is it aberration? Don't have any arrows of aberration slaying. Also, our bird is outside of combat. All right, and Minthara needs a little bit of extra help to get to where she needs to go. Do we have Dimension Door? Nope. So dashing will probably be the best thing she can do, or casting like Armor of Agathis, maybe. Snarl. Yeah, there's that nasty wounding ray. It's targeting Shadow Arc because she's focusing on Hold Monster. Let's see. We'll use that curriculum strategy, the artism of war. If we can get a little closer. I need to like Dimension Door and Thara. Because her movement's the worst out of everyone, and she's the one that's able to break this. And let's see.
Break them.
I can't wait for you to read the backstory. I will read it as soon as I'm done. I'm looking forward to it myself. Well, now that they're all dead, I guess Minthara can just take her time on breaking the chains.
Let us see.
Paralyzing Ray. That might actually be good on Weiss. Although, if it's based off spell save DC, it'd be better on Shadowheart.
Our enemies are everywhere.
What does the arcane synergy do? Increases weapon attacks? Yeah, I'm never going to use that. Not Minthara. So we'll give her the Paralyzing Ray. You know, Hope, you can drop your left hand. That much is okay.
Free! I never thought I would be believed. I could be hoped I might be. As well rule. We must dress the Hollyphant in the room. I can see how you avoid looking at me. I must be so terribly mutilated after all these decades of torture. Don't hold back. Tell me how bad it is.
You look surprisingly well. Just a little bit of runny eyeliner. You look perfectly normal.
We both know that's not true, but thank you for being so kind.
Seriously, there's nothing wrong with you, physically at least.
I hope that was a compliment.
We'll carve our way to the entrance hall and chop Raphael into messes. That's the hopeful version, of course. The likely version is that we are the messes and he is the chopper. Onwards!
Onward!
Can't give up now.
Alright, how do we get out of here? Here's the other spectators. You got some on him? Just gold. Well, we must find the boudoir so that we can rest up. As we all eight of us team up against a single debt collector.
Another step forward.
These debt collectors just need to find some other place to be.
Death's cold grip.
2 damage. Man, Shadowheart. Pulling out the big numbers here. Alright, here's the boudoir.
Have I been this way before?
We got our horde of zombies with us. Trying to think of how much we can prepare for what is inevitably going to be a difficult fight. I think we got everyone just about as well off as they're going to be able to be. Except for it seems like I can put Shield of Thralls on literally everyone, which is a little busted. But we're playing on Tactician, dang it, and this ain't cheating if the game allows us to do it. We're just gonna be a bunch of purple bubbles just walking around. It doesn't do anything on Minthara because she's got Armor Vagathis on already. So she'll be the only one that's not a purple bubble. Hey, blame Raphael for giving us a fountain of unlimited spell slot restoration. I think the portals were this way, right? Yeah, the outer portals. Or is it not? Is this not the way we're supposed to fight? Is it back at the entrance? I think it's actually back at the entrance. Nope, that's the archive. Good thing Raphael is not in a rush to get home, apparently, because I'm just lost. Let's give a Elixir of Colossus to Starion. It'll increase his weapon damage. Alright, I think we prepared as much as we can. Let's do it.
Time slows for a moment, and the air becomes thicker. The master of the house is coming.
You.
Well, this is awkward. I can't remember if I helped the Orthon or not, so this will be interesting. You might be fighting against
There are many
us.
things in your world that I loathe. Litters of kittens, chattering children, the noise and the chaos of it all. In my world, in my house, there is order, and there
Not
are
in this
rules.
playthrough. That's
You
right,
have
because we
broken the
romanced
most important rule
Astarion.
of all and committed the cardinal
So yeah, it's gonna be a tough time getting to convince him to fight with
You
us.
went against your word and defied our contract. In doing so, you brought the chaos of your world into mine. I will not abide it.
Let's see. Your house is in disarray. The guards couldn't stop me from freeing Hope.
Sister, oh sister, I've wept and I've cried, but all would be well if you were by my side.
Oh, Hope, you are such a piteous thing. All it takes is a crumb from the table and you forget the centuries of starvation. This insolence has earned you centuries more. Corella, tell our unwelcome guest about your role in their tragic downfall.
I permitted you the freedom to decide your own fate. You could have been smart, selfless, saved the world. Instead, you came here and risked everything.
It's the fatal flaw of mortal kind. Take away their free will and they call you a tyrant. Allow them to indulge it and they become tyrants.
It's ironic when he calls us tyrants.
With me. Instead, you're not so different to doomed Carsus, overreaching your limits and burning your world to ash.
Wrong, wrong, wrong! They will save their world and smash you to smithereens.
It's this charming naivety that makes your company such a joy to me, Hope. I'll even forgive this little rebellion once you're suitably chastised.
This isn't a rebellion. It's a revolt. I'm revolting!
Then Hope dies today. Commander, you can salvage a trophy from these insects when I'm done with them.
These insects struck me down beneath the Shadowlands. They are worthy opponents. Their skulls will make fine trophies.
Oh, we can do a persuasion check. Join the winning side. Raphael doesn't stand a chance against me. I will go for combat inspiration and guidance. Probably some, never mind. The first roll, I get a 30.
To stand against a devil in his own home. That takes courage. I'm with you.
How tiresome. Am I to understand that you wish to die with them?
I wish to fight with them.
It's all the same in the end. If you have any last words, make it quick. It will only take a moment to finish you.
I've been hoping to kill you ever since I met you.
Hope. It always burns you in the end, little mouse. Now, down comes the claw.
Time to see how well we can handle this fight on tactician difficulty. So, soul pillars. Do we want to take those out? Plus 12 bonus to its dexterity checks and saving throws. So probably won't be tempted to do anything that involves saving throws on him. So not disintegrate. We could also just immediately go for the Pillar of Souls, which we might do. These got force vulnerabilities, so we'll use the curriculum as strategy on them.
Hell has its laws. Hell. Effects in the cause. Curtain falls, but hold your applause. Squirm. For now down here come the claws.
Lives, all mortal lives, expire. Souls go to their dooms in the lake forevermore.
Fools, how hard you have fought. Brave.
Let's go for damage on the Cambions here.
Be bought, doomed, detected, and caused. No more deals, it's over. The final act, you're doomed. No more grace, it's over. This house of hope. You're doomed.
Rays of Fire. Yeah, I think we'll counterspell that. Another Rays of Fire, but that will just use Shield on. Can't seem to find Astarion. They're really trying to find Astarion. But he's just too far away. And we'll take this attack of opportunity here. Two pillars gone. Let's give the Bardic Inspiration to Shadowheart. And we'll go for the Halime Soul Strike. Alright, Raphael's turn. Let's see what he busts out. Fiendish Ascension. He does it right away in Tactician. Ow. Hope's almost already dead. Let's throw the biggest healing potion we have on her. Supreme Healing! Roiling Hellfire doesn't stop healing, does it? Okay, yeah. Oh god, I hit the wrong button. Is this going to burn out from hitting the fire, though? I don't want to waste it. There we go. Let's throw another one on her. Just make sure she's at full health. Punished Divinity, so no radiant damage on him whatsoever. It's a pretty cool looking fiend, I do have to say. Well, the ghouls are not known for being the smartest, unfortunately. Let's see. We're not really in need of mass cure wounds. Everyone's actually doing good on health. Surprisingly, after that huge blast of fire that he did on us. What are our divine interventions options? Arm thy servant. Opulent revival. We're not going to do Sun Earth Heretical because that will kill her right away. So we probably want to keep the Opulent Revival whenever we need it. Let's go for a Bless. And we'll just do a little bit of mass healing word. Can we disintegrate the pillar? We can. Another pillar down. I think we can leave that pillar alone. Let's just focus in on the attack. Cast Sanctuary on Hope. That's a good idea. We'll probably do that on the next turn with Shadowheart. Just a regular attack. I'm not going to waste my Bardic Inspiration on that. They are really going after Shadowheart for some reason, though. Let's see. Minthara. What do we want her to do? Probably command. If I could, like, command these two guys to run away. And just do some more Bardic Inspiration.
Doomed, detected, and
Definitely going to be attempting to counterspell that. Okay, Shadowheart's hurting a little bit. Look at him running away over there. He's got some really good saving throws, that much is clear. Oh, I totally forgot that your gear was in the battle because he was invisible for so long. You kind of hit our water Myrmidon there, but I suppose it was worth the trade-off. Alright, first things first, let's cast Sanctuary on Hope. Good suggestion from my girlfriend there. And let's go for haste. And we're gonna haste Weiss.
Shall we cut and run?
Let's turn off the all-in so we can get more accuracy on him. I think we'll just go for a regular arrow strike here. Man, they're really gunning down Shadowheart. We got any potions of speed? I bet we do. Yeah, let's give that to Minthara here. Oh, we just knocked him prone. See, the healing vapors heals everyone, so I don't think I want to do that. Oh yeah, we got him. Weiss is going to drain that health down. Goodbye, Raphael. Now we just got to finish off the rest of the Cambions in here. Oh, and he's got mermaid whiskey. That's the best loot we could have gotten right there. Might as well start using these counter spells. Roar!
Doomed, detected, and
Spiritual weapon is proving ever useful as always. Now that Raphael's dead, I'm pretty sure I can use this divine intervention here. Without Hope dying. Never mind. That's why I saved, because apparently the Cambions also do it. I swear, it's just like a booby trap. They just want you to cast that, like, divine intervention on Hope, and it just fries her. I thought only Raphael had the divine retaliation. I don't want Hope to die, so, like, I don't mind if I save scum that. And we get to reset the cool music. It's a win-win. So yeah, we'll just have her do like a level... I can't do Guiding Bolt. I guess we just like Ray of Frost these guys.
Hell has its laws. Hell. Effect in the cause.
Disintegrate! Goodbye. Turned him into dust.
it's all been for naught. True souls that couldn't be bought, doomed, detected, and caught.
Astarian's just too good at not being found.
It's over. The final act. You're doomed.
And he's doing
No
something
more
else.
grace. It's over. This house of hope.
Behold, the dance of death.
The dance of death shall seal your fate. The final Cambion.
It's absolutely preposterous that any of us are alive. Maybe we're not. Pinch yourself and check we're not dreaming the last of our lives as we die screaming.
I think we're actually fine. We're fine. Hope we did it.
We're not just fine, we're spectacular. What a wonderful, jubilant, glorious day. But my poor sister, Corilla.
She wasn't actually in the fight.
It is not right that she died.
Did she fight us?
Maybe
She
she
must have
wanted to
died
weapon
like
her ship.
right away when like Raphael casted that infernal hellfire blast on everyone. He didn't give a shit about her. She made her choice when she sided with Raphael in the first place.
She was an entire person before she ever made that choice. When we were children, she always kept the last piece of pastry for me and bloodied the nose of the bullies who pulled my hair. She was my sister. But as a wise woman once said, there's no point in crying over spilt blood. We must go on.
She is going to need
Despite all the
several
years I've lost,
several
enough
years
love
of
in my heart
therapy.
to guide you home.
She
For
did.
the
Big
first time
Broski
since
killed
you
him.
heard her voice, hope seems calm, and the peace
I didn't even see her in the
flows
turn
from her
order because
into
of how
you,
fast he just
soothing
nuked
your
everyone on
very
his first
soul.
turn. So the only real major difference I really noticed with Tactician is that he turns into the Ascended Fiend like right away. Other than that, I mean, the fight pretty much felt the same. I wonder how tough it is on honor mode. Because I didn't even have anyone go down. I mean, we had a few close moments. Where will you go now that you're free?
Nowhere but here. I don't quite think I know where anywhere else is anymore.
I wonder how long she's been here.
And a thorough cleaning. This could be a lovely little house. And I can hardly leave. After all, who would ever want to think of hell without hope? I hope I'll see Corilla again one day. And that she'll say sorry. And I'll tell her she's forgiven.
She is way too sweet.
I find
And
all
I
the
love it.
pieces of my mind that fell out of my head over all those years. And that I'll be able to put myself back together again. I hope the echoes of pain will fade. And memories of sorrow will die. And that you'll visit me here someday. And I hope you have a happy ending of your own.
Hope is finally free. She plans to give true meaning to the name House of Hope. And now we got disgusting gloves to wear for our monk. But for now, let's talk to your gear. See what he has to say.
You
It's
fought
covered
well.
in blood.
We could use such strength in the Blood War. Now I'm free of Raphael's blasted contract. I can return to the front lines.
Good luck, Yurgir. You're a fine warrior.
And you are a worthy ally. Whoever your enemies are, they have good reason to fear you. And I'll gladly lend you my skills against them when the time comes. Until then, good luck to you, little rabbit. You're a finer hunter than any wolf.
Well. So, that's going to go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. Hope you all had a wonderful time watching. We'll either be doing more Baldur's Gate tomorrow or jumping into Velgar. We kind of got to finish up both games. So I'll see you then, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for now, take care and have a good evening.